My wife kept leaving me out of family dinners, then her whole family took my car. I've been married to my wife for almost 3 years, and her family has treated me like I don't belong. 2 years ago, I moved across the country for her job because I thought we were building a life together. Her parents visit often, and her sister lives one state over, so they all end up at our house a lot. The first time I noticed something was off, I came downstairs after a shower, and the house was empty. Later, I found out they'd gone to dinner. When I asked why I wasn't told, my wife said it was last minute and they didn't want to bother me. The next visit, it happened again. Nice clothes, quick exit, no invite. I told her it was rude. They were staying in my house, but I was the one left behind. She rolled her eyes and said it was just family time. I said I was family. She looked at me and said, "You know what I mean." On another visit, I asked her sister directly if I could come. She got awkward and said it was more of a cultural thing, that I probably wouldn't understand the conversations anyway. I speak some Arabic, but it didn't matter. After that, I stopped asking. Every visit was the same. They'd go out dressed up and come back full and happy while I acted like it didn't bother me. Last Thursday, they came for another stay. Thursday was normal. Friday was fine. Then Saturday night happened. I was working from home on a deadline. By evening, my head hurt, and at 7:45, I stepped onto the deck for a cigarette to breathe. At 8:25, my mother-in-law opened the back door and said, "The dinner reservation is at 8:30. Get ready." I asked, "What dinner reservation?" She looked at me like I was stupid and walked back inside. I put out my cigarette and went upstairs. My wife was in the bedroom putting on earrings in the mirror. I asked why nobody told me about dinner. She said, "You could have asked." I said, "Asked what? How am I supposed to ask about something nobody told me existed?" She said it was her dad's birthday dinner. I told her his birthday was next week. She said they were celebrating early since everyone was here. I told her this was rude. Her whole family was staying in my house, and I heard about dinner 5 minutes before the reservation. She sighed and asked why I always made everything about me. I said I wasn't making it about me. I was asking why I kept getting treated like an afterthought in my own home. She grabbed her purse and looked at me. "Just get ready if you're coming," she said, then walked out. I sat at my desk and tried to calm down. Part of me wanted to stay home. Part of me thought I should just get dressed and keep the peace. I opened my laptop to save my work first. A minute later, I heard footsteps in the hallway. My office door was open. My wife walked past, then her sister, then her parents. Not one of them stopped. Not one of them asked if I was coming. I heard the front door shut. Then I heard my car start. I ran to the window and watched my car backing out of the driveway with my wife driving and her whole family inside. They had left me at my own house and taken my car to the dinner I was supposedly invited to. I called her right away. No answer. Again, nothing. Third time, fourth time, straight to voicemail. She had turned off her phone. I was so angry I couldn't think straight. I got in my work truck and started driving. About 20 minutes later, she called. The first thing she said was, "Where are you?" I said, "Where am I? Are you serious right now?" She said they were at the restaurant and asked if I was coming or not. I told her she left me at the house, took my car, and ignored my calls. She said I was working and they didn't want to bother me. I reminded her they told me at 8:25 for an 8:30 reservation. She said I could have gotten ready faster. In the background, I could hear plates, voices, and people laughing. They were having a great time. I told her this was the most disrespectful thing she'd ever done to me. She said, "Oh my God, you're being so dramatic. It's just dinner." I said it wasn't just dinner because this happened every single visit. Every time her family came over, I got pushed out and treated like a stranger. Then she said, "You know what? You stress everyone out. You're boring at these dinners. You just sit there quietly and make it awkward." I said, "I'm quiet because nobody talks to me. Name one real conversation your family has had with me in the last year." She went silent. Then she said they were about to order and hung up. I drove home and sat in the driveway for 20 minutes. That was when it hit me. I was paying the mortgage, paying the bills, opening my home, and still getting treated like I didn't belong there. They came back around 11:30. Nobody said a word to me. The next morning, I told all of them to pack their things and leave. My wife called me controlling and said I was ruining her family time. I told her if that was how she saw it, she could go with them. She grabbed her bag and left too. Now my wife is saying I ruined everything by sending them out. Was I wrong?